What's up, Bet Win Repeat? It's me, Detroit Lenny here, joining you on Friday the 8th, the 7th. I don't know what date it is, but it's Friday. That's where I'm at. I think it's the 7th. I'm pretty sure. Super Bowl's the 9th. Anyways, welcome. And don't forget, like, share, subscribe. As always, we're going to talk some props. We got lots of props. We got lots and lots and lots of props. So a whole sheet of props to talk today. So we got a few that we like. So before we get to that, let everybody file in. Don't forget, hit like, share, subscribe. Drop in the comment section what you're into today. Side total prop, whatever you're into. What I'm into today, NBA wise, NHL, and got a little college basketball. There's not a big slate of there's a decent slate of NBA on today, which is the majority of my action today. Smaller slate in the NHL. I don't really like a whole lot in the NHL today. And then as far as college basketball goes, it's one of those days. It's that day. You know me. It's Friday. I like some Ivy League basketball. By the way, if my internet's been glitching all day, so if I whatever pause or glitch or freeze or whatever, it's been ridiculously windy in the Las Vegas Valley area. I mean, like 30, 40, 50 mile an hour gust winds, and whenever it's like that, it's just nuts on our internet. It's God, this tastes so good. Gotta hydrate, folks. Gotta hydrate. All right, so let's get into some action today. Like I said, what I'm on to for today is scrolling at the bottom. A lot of NBA, a couple little college basketball games. I'm on VCU, Penn, San Jose State, a few different things. I like a little bit of NBA today more than I probably like, which is nuts to say. NHL, scrolling at the bottom. I'm on the Kings money line. I'm on the Jets, Winnipeg and the Jets in regulation. I lean Rangers minus. I would probably do like a -1 in regulation, 60 minutes, something like that. Nashville, I kind of like the over in that game, but again, did not bet that. I bet what's at the bottom. These are other games I'm just talking about, or kind of, I guess, leans, if you will, stuff like that. But kind of lean the Rangers, like I talked about, over in Nashville, Chicago. Kind of lean Colorado there in Edmonton. Didn't bet it though. Didn't get there. That's too many points. I like Purdue, but it's a lot of points. I don't, I'm not, I don't, it's too many points. It's just too many points, flat out. But I don't trust USC to actually get the shit done. So that's where kind of we're at. Don't forget. Let's get it today, y'all. We had a good day yesterday. What's happening? Stop. We had a good day. We're up over 5.5 units yesterday. $100 bettors are up $550. What we didn't cash on yesterday. Carolina, wrong. Hurricanes, wrong. We were on the wrong side of that. It just is what it is. So the Hurricanes in the Wild, we were on the wrong side of Ottawa. Ottawa got curb stomped 5-1 by Tampa Bay on the wrong side. We were on St. Louis in the money line on the wrong side there. Florida wins there outright. Vancouver. Oh, this is why we do the -1 sometimes and not the puck line, because the puck line did not cash. The -1 would have at least pushed, but either way, we didn't. It is what it is. We did win. Toronto, Loyal Maryland. We won over Gonzaga. All those points. We had 23 points, and we needed every one of them. Damn near. I mean, they lose by 20, but whatever. We were on San Fran. We were on Colorado and the Avalanche. We were on something out. Bellamar Knights. Plus 11.5 over North Florida. Vegas, VGK took care of business. Utah and the hockey club. Kind of a chalky day in the NHL. But whatever. What do you guys like today? What do you guys like today? What's happening, Casey? Yo, yo, yo. Have a blessed weekend. Cash some tickets. I like it. I brought out the old school tiger hat too. Had to. Got himself a little haircut for the weekend this morning. Cleaned up. That's why we're on at 4 o'clock. Boy, I had to get cleaned up. Got the old Tiger 80. I call it the crackhead Tiger logo. It's totally inappropriate, but he just look at those eyes. I mean, he's on something, and whatever. I mean, that's my Tiger, but I'd rather break out the old school hat a little bit. We went to the casino. We got the sheet last night. We were going through some stuff all morning. Man, the barbershop was buzzing with talk. Let me just tell you guys, before I'm going to take this off, but I'm going to read this comment in a second. Let me just tell you the barbershop gossip. The word around town, and by around town, I literally mean a barbershop with like 4 or 5 chairs. Okay. Okay. This is not actual sourced information. I want to be clear. The source of this information is my local barbershop. Okay. That's my disclaimer. We heard Philly players, there might be some food issues with stomach viruses going around. Do not hold me to any of that I just stated. Don't do that. Okay. I'm just saying that, it's just funny. I go to get my hair cut. I got like one hair. You guys see it? Anyways, a little bit longer than the other. Anyways, so I was like, so right away they're like, Detroit Lenny, hey man. I haven't seen him since the Lions lost, so I had to endure that 5 minutes of, let's talk about the Lions Commanders. Nobody wants to talk about that shit anymore. But whatever. And then it's like, well, who you like? And I'm like, listen, I've been on the Chiefs side since after the AFC conference game. I've been on the Chiefs as soon as the line came out. I'm on the Chiefs money line at minus 120. I probably bet it too soon. Well, looking at it, I think I bet it too soon because I see in some spots. I should pull this up real quick. And come on, dog. Nobody cares. No. There we go. In some spots, you can get a pick 'em. There was a book that actually released that this morning. It was an offshore, whatever, at a pick 'em. Most places 1.5, 1. This can't be right. Did ESPN switch? Yes, this ain't right. Hold up. Lenny's got to log in. Needs my face. There we go. ESPN currently has it at a pick 'em, minus 110 either side, 48.5 for a total. Son of a biscuit. Shop your lines, right? This is what we preach that. Like if I had driven in one thing for your guys' minds to take away from any time I've ever been on air is shop your lines, right? Multiple books, multiple. You got a bookie, have multiple, have a couple. Okay. By the way, shout out to the show Bookie. We were talking about that in the barbershop. If you guys haven't watched that on HBO, I think it's HBO or something like that, but it's called Bookie. And comedian, I can never remember his name. He's an Italian guy. I can never remember his name. Anyway, great show. They're like half-hour episodes. It's like I think there's like 2 seasons. It's hilarious. Like Charlie Sheen plays his degenerate self. Like they got to go collect money from him. The bookie goes collect money from him, and there's a rehab. It's a great show. It's a great show. You guys will love it. After giving up 4 or more goals, Hellebuck is 4-1 this season with a 2.01 goals against. Jets and Rag. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Yes, everybody. I'm all over them. I just kind of like that is where that's at. You think we aren't back on call? You think we're not? What kind of question is that? If you think we're not, you're wrong. Oh, and add bonus Sexton and Clarkson are out tonight. What? Collier in store for 30 plus minutes. Macy 40. Suns bad defense, high pace, both in our favor. I didn't bet it yet, but because I'm not tracking his career. But I love that you are for me. So you just have to tell me when he's playing. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, what would you get his pro? I got his. I'm looking right now. I see his pros. 23 and a half minus 115. Minus 115, better than Jim. DraftKings, that's about what I get. So, all right. So I'm on all that stuff at the bottom. Plus our guy, Isaiah Collier. Not related to Dave Collier from Full House. Maybe? I don't know. I doubt it. I believe best price right now is 23 and a half, minus 105. I just see minus 115. So, but that's close. For all of this comment is why we're still on it at minus 115, whatever. Again, shop your line. Maybe you can get better than I did, but that's all I got right now. What about these high points on the Cavs and the Thunder? Haven't seen such high points in a while. Yeah, I'm not on anything that's too nuts. Like Washington and Cleveland, 17, 18. I can't. You should be on Washington. It's the NBA. I mean, a lot of these games, the problem is probably be over by the third quarter. But I feel like that plays into a strategy. If you're taking Toronto and the Raptors plus 19. You should be taking the Thunder. Just off pure principality of his situation. But I didn't do it. 10. Oh, I don't like to lay double digits in the NBA at all. And now you want me to lay high teens, almost 20? No, thank you. I mean, I don't like laying 10 and a half with the Spurs. But no, the big ones, no, thank you. No, thank you. May I have another? Shout out, everybody knows that line. Animal House. Kevin Bacon. Thank you. May I have another? Hell. Yeah, I hear you. Hat dope man. I know you got an extra tiger hat or two you can send my way. Big head gang. 7.75. Damn. This hat's a little tight. Like you can see, this is my just got my haircut hat for hat guys. You know, those that know. I just got my hair cut, so the 7.25. A small hat gang, bro. 7.25. But most of my hats are. Where's the? Oh, here's one. Like 7 3/8. That's where I'm at. But like you'll see this, like in this a little stretched out, whatever. I can fit my ear in there. That's how I know. But I should be wearing. My wife got me this last year and I never wear it. But I totally should be wearing my February. It's got the little heart on there for Valentine's Day. Tiger hat. But this hat, you see, this hat, I don't know how I don't know. I don't know. Yes, I paid for that haircut, Bob. It's just, it's hat hair, bro. This is how I roll, high and tight. Whatever. Goddamn hat that. Listen, you want to make fun of my hair? I still got some. Sean Higgs. I hear you. Yeah, I bet I paid for that shit. Good money too. Got some good insider information too about Philly, apparently. You like the LA Kings quite a bit tonight. Yeah, that's just what it boils down to me. I think Kings are a better team. Honestly, I'm on these Kings. I've been on these Kings. I think the Kings are a better team than the Stars. I know you guys are going to think I'm nuts because I just said that, but and in some, they're a great team at home. If they can get into the playoffs, they can make some noise. I'm at the Kings. I'm all about them. At Bob, it's amazing they trade Kuzma and get better. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. So, some props I circled just for funsies, okay? Because I want to talk about the NFL, but I got to keep this show under 30. And I like some props. And let's go. Now, you all know I'm blind, so I got to take my glasses off to read. This is me at the menu. This is me. I'm just me at the menu. This is me at a restaurant. So if you ever were at a restaurant and you see me across the room and you're like, man, is that Detroit Lenny? Here's how you know it's me. First of all, find the tiger hat. Second, that's how you know it's me. This is me reading the menu. Just so you know, I'm old. I can't see. I don't want to tell you. We're on heads right out the rip. Coin toss, heads. I like the over in the national anthem because it's funsies bets, right? Again, pizza money, $20, whatever, $5, just for funsies, okay? It's just to have action for the sake of action. On the coin toss. I know that sounds degenerate as hell, but it's the coin toss, okay? It's relax. We're not betting Russian table tennis during COVID, although that did make a couple car payments, but whatever. We're on heads, minus 103. Shop your lines. You probably get minus 120s, 15 some places. I'm going to hit you with some basic generic pizza money shit. And then I'm going to hit you with the big plus money action, okay? So first page, bam, coin toss. Back to pages. Man, I almost got into some MVP bets, but I hate to say it, but it's probably Patrick Mahomes because I'm on the Chiefs, and he's the new Tom Brady. I don't know what to tell you. If you don't like it, beat him. And I just, did you know that Travis Kelce, that Patrick Mahomes is 11-0 in a dome, like an indoor stadium postseason? And it's great. Like, here's the crazy thing. He's not even at the middle of his career. He's still in the early stage. I don't say early stages, but first half of his career. You know, I mean, I'm like, dude's balling, right? And I can't stand him. I can't stand him, but game recognized game, man. I just, I mean, it is what it is. So I like this. You can bet. Here's what I do love about Super Bowl pops. I can already bet the third quarter. I can already bet the fourth quarter. Okay, game days ahead of time. This is going to be a little juicy, but I think this is a smack it and just bet it and forget it. Chiefs, Eagles, over 13.5 points in the fourth quarter. I need 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter. 2 in the fourth. Not including overtime, none of that, okay? Or if it goes over, whatever. Over 13.5. It's minus 125 at this particular book, but I think we're going to get first. Here's how I think this game's going to play out. Okay. Start to finish. Swear to God, we'll talk about it on Monday, one way or the other, right? I think this game's going to start a little slower. Even though the Eagles are definitely more inclined to go for it a lot on fourth down and tush push and all that stuff. They'll be a little conservative at first, slow into everything. And then in the second half, open the door, open it up a little bit. I mean, you can do everything you want. You can be risky all year. You can do whatever you got to. But at the end of the day, when you get to the big one, first quarter, first half, hey, man, I'm going to take that field goal when I'm in there. Okay, I think. But then again, Nick Sirianni's a dumbass. Flat out. That guy bugs the hell out of me. But whatever. I think they open it up. I think the fourth quarter, it's like, okay, there is no more to in the reserves. There is no more of there's not another drive. There's not a next drive. There's not another opportunity. So I like fourth quarter points over 13.5. At about minus 120. It's probably the juiciest play on the other props that I have. I circled them. I should have highlighted them so I could find them more going through these pages. This is the exact point sheet. What do you like? That's a sucker bet right there. I don't have anything. I have this one. Okay. Kareem Hunt anytime touchdown. Yep. I've already told you guys that I'm on Xavier Worthy anytime touchdown. Yep. Also parlayed each one of those with the Chiefs money line. For smaller action, don't want to get. I heard someone say on a show the other day about tunnel vision, and I'm totally gonna, I agree with this 1,000,000% here. In games like this, you do not want to get tunnel vision. You don't want to have, 10 props and they're all on the over, like they're all basically the entire Kansas City Chiefs offensive, everybody to score touchdowns and this ain't Madden. Okay. So you want your props to you want to spread your stuff out a little bit, no matter which team wins. So don't get tunnel vision on some stuff like that. I think the Chiefs win. So a lot of my 2-team parlay stuff is going to be like Saquon to score a touchdown and the Chiefs win. Shit like that. Boom. I don't have anything on this because this was just more of the same. Total rushing yards by the Chiefs. 115.5. I question mark this one. I don't, it seemed ridiculously low. But I don't hate it. This plays into my thought process on how this game is going to play out. This next prop. Will Harrison Buckner, Kansas City kicker, make a field goal in the first quarter? I think Andy Reid has no problem taking field goals. Andy Reid does his thing. That's plus 205 for yes. So I like that. I like that plus 205 number. And that does not have any effect on what the hell happens at the end of the game. I just want a field goal in the first quarter by Kansas City. We'll double our money. Plus 205 there. So we definitely, that's a favorite of ours. That's a multiple unit bet for us. And then I didn't get into MVP stuff. I want to bet everything I can on CJ Gardner not do anything in this. I can't stand that guy. And I don't get into these, the pick the next 2025 championship. Like, for example, I did not bet this, but like one would be like 180-1. Like that's the favorite on the board would be Chiefs, Auburn, Celtics, Oilers. Some of these have the Thunder on here. I don't see. Yeah. AJ Brown over 100.5 receiving yards. This was a same game prop that they have here. And it's AJ Brown over 1.5 receiving yards, Saquon touchdown, and Kansas City win. Plus 600. Again, $20. Okay. We're just throwing some shit around here. We're being strategic about it, but we're not getting crazy with it. Oh, and these were more of the same. And I didn't get too far into those because I make my own same game parlay. What I don't want to do is I don't like betting any same game parlay that the book came up with. Because they didn't do it for me. So when you go on the DraftKings, FanDuel, ESPN Bet, wherever you go this weekend, wherever you go, okay, I guarantee you on their homepage they're going to have a Super Bowl same game parlay. If you like the Chiefs, they'll have one that's catered to you. If you like the Eagles, they'll have one that's catered to you. They ain't for you. They're not like, oh shit, let me put this together for these guys out here. We need to pay them money. Patrick Mahomes, 50 or more rushing yards. This is an alt line. Yeah. Because again, I think they're gonna try to pressure. He's gonna scramble right now. I feel like a lot of it. This is gonna be it's plus 350 for a reason. When he scrambles, he's gonna have a problem. If he likes to just dump it off, but when he does run, he's gonna get chunk plays. 15, 20 yards at a time, maybe 10. And I think over the course of the game, I think he's going to get his. So I like the rushing. Doesn't mean he has to win the game. There was, I definitely don't get this exact score fit. Yeah. I didn't do the exact score things because I don't do all those. These will field goal made in every quarter, shit like that. That's a stupid bet. Man, I remember when gambling was illegal. Now you can get squares from the sports book. That's the stupidest shit. How much are squares? Sheet. So you can buy a specific square and they will tell you what the odds are. Oh, because the fucking numbers are already drawn? Why would you not bet 0-0? Oh, this is not by quarter. This is just, that's why. Also, is it too early to talk about 2026? Is it too early? Kansas City's already a favorite at 6-1. Then goes Baltimore, Buffalo, and my Lions at 8-1. I accept that. The Titans and the Raiders, the bottom of the barrel at 200-1. All right, so here's my big plus money, Daddy Likey, not pizza money, full unit, straight up full unit, however your unit size is, $120,000 $1 million unit size, whatever. I got a full ass unit on it, the game to go to overtime at plus 700. I think we might get overtime in this Super Bowl. I have expectations for this Super Bowl. And yeah, I that's it in a nutshell on some props. There'll probably be some more funsy ones that I'll track maybe on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter if you guys haven't already. You need to X Twitter. It's at Detroit_Lenny. Follow me over there again. As always. So follow me over there. And then starting Monday, I'm going to come on at 4:00. I kind of like this spot. So I kind of like the 4:00 Eastern time slot. So we're going to roll at that time. That puts it at 1:00 my time. So we're good there. Let's talk some. Let's head over to chat. Say what up, though. Where did I leave off? Oh, Bob and his jokes. I know he's just kidding. And listen, hate's the new love, Bob. I tell people, I'm just kidding, Bob. I know you're messing. I know you're messing around. Haven't bet any props yet besides plus 395 anytime touchdown parlay Hurtsworthy. I like that. I do. I'm very specific on who I like to do things. I like that Dallas props I am on that I bet earlier in the week that we've talked about already. Like I said, Xavier Worthy touchdown, Dallas Goddard, however you say his name, 49.5 receiving yards. I'm on that. Jalen Hurts' longest rush over 12.5. And I have it over 36.5 for his rushing yards. And Pat Mahomes, I did an alternate one. What the hell is Patrick Mahomes? So because I think he's going to get his. So it is what it is. But that's kind of where I'm at. Under 1.5 interceptions, minus 160. Put a house on it. Be riding Mahomes all playoffs on the under half. I don't hate that. I don't like the number minus 160 though. So I would probably just go away from it. But I get it. Is that just for Mahomes? That's probably just for Mahomes because I could see him throwing one. I really could. I hate it though because I don't want it to be. I can't stand. So is it me or am I the only one that realizes that Philly's cornerback room with Darius Slay and CJ Gardner-Johnson is just basically leftover Detroit Lions that we didn't want no more? So I don't, that secondary is a problem. I'm just saying. And I don't see. I like it. I think you win the bet. I don't love the minus 160 though. Not for the house. I got to get even money for the house. Sirianni and Dolphins coach just absolute God bless, man. You know what those guys do? And I mean, more power to them. But I think they're just. Oh snap! Hold on, my Siri is texting somebody. Yeah. Sorry. I apparently must have said Siri somewhere along the line, but she was trying to text somebody everything I was just saying. I don't even know who. Dude, is it me? Am I the old guy that just thinks these two dumbasses are high all the time? Like, I really think that they have, like, and in today's society, to each their own. And if it's, I'm not encouraging anybody to break the law by any means. Like, drink responsibly, bet responsibly, whatever you're doing, do it responsibly. But these two dumbasses, like, especially the Dolphins coach, man, he talks to me sometimes and I'm like, what? Are you high? Like when I hear him talking. And Sirianni, honest to God, the Eagles are a talented bunch. And I think he holds them back. I think if the Eagles, I like I said, I like the Chiefs. So when the Eagles lose this game, I still think dude is on the hot seat. I just, man, somebody else, but I guess, how do you fire the guy for taking you to Super Bowl as many times and as 2 out of the last 3 years? I mean, but he's an idiot. I'm just going to say that he's a dumbass. Can also parlay them too for good plus money. There you go. Are there any prop lines that you would extend out for plus money? Maybe Dallas Goedert. I think he has a good day. I think you can ladder his receiving yards up. I think you can probably. I honest to God, I don't want to say this out loud, but I feel like Xavier Worthy is going to have a fucking day. Because I don't see them. I don't feel so. Philly plays a defense that's allowing to stop. They allow the little dink dunk, whatever, blah blah blah. Take the Washington Commanders game. Jaden Daniels goes 7 out of 11 on the first drive. Dink, dunk, little 5-yard, 3-yard, whatever. Pass. You don't think Patrick Mahomes is going to do that shit? I mean, Jaden Daniels has been watching Patrick Mahomes all of college wanting to be like that dude. So, you know what I mean? I think I would ladder Goddard up. I think I would ladder Goddard. I would ladder Patrick Mahomes rushing yards. I think Kareem Hunt has a good day. I think I might even get into the Xavier Worthy. My point was Xavier Worthy's like, I think they catch him on a slant, something quick, end around, and then his speed takes over, and ain't nobody on Philly can catch his ass, and he's gone. So I might sprinkle on what's the latest line? Because I know I have it written down somewhere. His 2+ touchdowns. Plus 1,200. And that's at DraftKings. FanDuel's 11. BetMGM's 12. Caesar's 11. Espen's only at 9. Shop your lines. If you're going to bet that big a plus money, don't be happy with throwing $100 down and winning 9. Be happier when you throw $100 down and win 1,200. You know what I'm saying? I had a night. Let me just tell you a quick gambling story real quick. 60 seconds or left. Out yesterday, wife, friends, whatever, had dinner, a couple cocktails at the bar first. Nothing major, like 2, 3. We'd like stop by, like to meet up and then restaurant, whatever. I'm at the bar, and if anybody's ever been to Vegas and you know a bar in Las Vegas, it's every bar you go into has a poker machine, just like a size of this sheet. Okay, just sitting in front of you. That's just where it's at. You play Keno, you play video poker, whatever you know. They have slot shit on there, whatever. So I throw a $100 bill in the machine just to play some Keno while I'm waiting for everybody. Kind of just, kind of killing time. I'm a degenerate. The machine's there. Boom, boom, boom. So I'm playing 5-spot Keno, which means I got to hit all 5 numbers to win. Well, you win if you hit like 3 out of 5, 4 out of 5, whatever. I'm not going to break down how the rules of fucking Keno are to you. But anyways, so, and I'm playing like quarter machine. So I'm playing 4 quarters, $1. And I'm just, auto play, turn it slow, sit back, order a drink, blah, blah, blah. Texting my wife, I don't know. Boom. I look down. I'm like, oh, snap. Buddy comes over, he gives this little juju, woo, good luck, And I'm like, thanks, we're BSing. And I look down. I'm like, oh, $855. I'm like, geez, I must have hit it. Because if you get all 5, you win $800. I was like, oh, sweet. And then I was like, he's like, oh, and right away, these are the type of friends I have. Right away, it's, oh, you're buying. I'm like, I got it. I get it. I just won $800. I should buy some drinks, right? So that quick little 30-minute turned into about an hour and a half because of the drinks. So whatever. And then, so again, I'm like, I slow the machine down even like to the slowest auto play it'll do because I'm up. Why would I cash out? Why would I, right? The people's degenerate. Why would the people's degenerate cash out? He would not. So I going again. Drink. No, it sounds like we were getting hammered and we weren't. I probably had 3. I think I had 3 drinks. But I looked down, $16.50. I'm like, oh, what just happened? I'm like, and my buddy goes, did you hit it again? And I go, guess so. I didn't put no more money in it. And it was like, Jesus Christ, like cash out. And so I cashed out, quick trip to the bar, tipped the waitress $100. I mean, she comps all our drinks anyway. So it was basically the bar tab and left up out of there. Came home. I gave my wife $500. And I said, all right, listen, I won $1,500. Here's $500 for you. Here's $1,000 on the Chiefs. Let's roll. She's like, what? And then, anyway, so that was it. So that's where we're at. That's my quick gambling story yesterday. So we're feeling like we're heading into this weekend on a roll, folks. So let's keep, momentum. But that was my Thursday night. I like his. I like his props. I think he has a day. I don't as good as the Chiefs defense is. I think they can clog up the middle. Saquon's going to have some problems unless they bounce that shit outside. But I think old Dallas is going to have a good day. So there's that. See where I'm at with that? Like, then that's nice little plus. Hey, I think he could get this in like 3 rushes. Honest, and throughout the day, I mean, he's not going to break one and take it to the house, but quick like scamper, spread them out and do what Patrick does. I like that. Way too early. If you bet it now, won't get your money for a year. Might be dead by that. That's why I don't do futures a lot at all. I will have a Tigers future, the Tigers, and their over win total. But when I do that, it's a nice little like $20 bet. It's nothing crazy. It's like I probably lost $20 in the dryer, or the washing machine somewhere. My kids probably got 20 off of me last night when I don't even remember. So, but yeah, I'm not. They sit in a tiny room, puffing their damn Nick vapes, coming up with ways to blow ball games in late November. Games when you could take the 3 damn points over and over and win their game. I don't get it. I understand. Metrics will tell you when to go for it, when to do this, when to do that, blah, 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 right? But there is a argument to be made for conservative ball play. I mean, the Chiefs are not uber conservative, but Andy Reid, I think that's what makes them good is the way Andy Reid coaches that game. Like when you think of the Chiefs, you don't think of a lot of risky maneuvers, right? You don't, but they do, and they can. So, yeah, I got you. Yeah, you're on the hot seat on Philly unless you're winning titles. Facts, man. I mean, they throw snowballs at Santa. That's tell you everything you want to know. You're welcome, man. Always, always. Also, like most receiving yards in the game, Xavier Worthy. I thought about that too, but I'm worried about Dallas Goedert. Dude, I might look at laddering him. I don't know if there's been a tight end to have 100 yards receiving, but I might look at him to. I really think he has a good day. I don't know if that maybe 100's a lot. I mean, that sounds ridiculous, but Xavier Worthy could have. Here's the thing. I think A.J. Brown has 100. So he's got to have more than that. I think he could have 150 and 2 touchdowns, and Patrick Mahomes would still be the MVP. Because that's a quarterback trophy. Can we just call it the most the most valuable QBP? I don't because I don't know. I lied. I'm on the quarterback to catch their own pass prop. You are not. Are you really? I know. Was it you that mentioned the Brett Favre pass? That he did that. His first completed pass was to himself. That's not going to happen. But I'll tell you what. Stop. I'll tell you right now. If this fucking hits in any way, shape, or form, right? If this hits, you can have your pick of Tiger hats, bro. Which one you want? I give you any one you want. You can't have this one. No. You can't have well, you can have any of those. There's a hat you can't have. You can't have this one. Because that right there, that's metal. That's so good. Yes, I got that in Detroit. Absolutely. Yes, I got that at a gas station in Detroit. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. There's no shame in my game. I haven't even I got to ask you, do you like our new okay? I think you're going to be hard pressed to find an offensive coordinator that can't do shit with that offense. With the amount of weapons that you have in a up and coming tight end that I think is a great guy. You got a running back tandem that is just feeding off each other, man. Peanut butter and jelly. So I don't think offensively the Lions have problems. We'll see how we figured shit out on defense. But how about Myles Garrett asking for a trade? Oh, you know what? We've been talking about football all week, and yesterday I forgot. No, I want to mention this, by the way, real quick. Everybody knows that I'm not a Bears guy, right? Not a Chicago Bear, and not a Chicago anything for the record. But rest in peace. Very sad day when the Bears owner, God bless it, McCoskey, you know who Virginia, I think her first name was. I can't think of it off the top of my head. Passes away, 102 years old. If you ever get a chance, this is like a 30 for 30, I think it was, or some kind of sports documentary, but it's about like the founders of the NFL and how it came about kind of thing. And like there's these old women that, old woman owns the Lions. The old woman owned the Bears. The Hunt family from Kansas City. That lady, the Mrs. Hunt, I don't know, whatever. But like, and there was one other lady. But anyways, it was like, I just love the history. I can't stand Chicago Bears. But I don't deny history. I won't say that. Like, again, game recognized game. And I do love their history of the Bears organization. Again, I hope they fail miserably with Ben Johnson. But shout out to the lady was 102 years old, man. I mean, think about it. I heard an interview. She was talking about her favorite like Super Bowl was like 68 or 63 or something. And I was like, damn, that's your favorite? I wasn't even born then. Like, and she was there. And I just, I don't know. Whatever. Shout out. Where did I leave off in the chat? Oh, yeah. You're on that dumbass, bro. So there you go. Plus 5,000 in a Tiger hat. I haven't even got that. Yep, we talked about that. Under 1.5 interceptions, total game, either quarterback. So total game, you mean so if both throw one, you lose? I don't like it. That I don't like. Because desperate times call for desperate measures. And at some point, one of those quarterbacks are going to be down a little bit. And they're going to heave it deep. Somebody's going to be down there. Somebody won't. I don't like it then. Not at minus 160. If I can get one, because I think Jalen might throw one. And I could see Patrick Mahomes throwing one. Just one. Tip ball bullshit. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like it because I think they throw one. I can't always fault the coaches either because of the analytics way of thinking has reached the higher ups in the organization, and the coach won't have a job if he doesn't go along with it. The analytics are the analytics. Like there's a dead zone in the NFL field. Like, they talk about it between the 40s. I feel like that's kind of a little bit more towards, I don't want to say the 30s because you don't want to be on your 40 and go for it. And then you give somebody right away, they're in field goal range with a first down. But so much goes into it. Clock management, where you're at, what time it is in the game, what quarter, what the score is. There's like 15 million. It's like a pizza. Like everything's going in there. I'm so hungry. I keep talking about pizza. And they, you know what I mean? So like, I think sometimes you can get like overanalyze it, analysis paralysis kind of situation. Like I think that some coaches in this league want to be analytical, but that doesn't necessarily transition to actually being analytical just because you want to. Bet. Oh, Tiger hat. Bet. You're not gonna take this. You can't have this one. You can't also have this one because this is my only cracked out old school Tiger hat. This is the only hat that reminds me of being a Tiger kid, like in the 80s, is that logo. But the Old English D. Do you know the Old English D is the only logo? It's never changed in baseball. It's always been Old English font. That's it. I thought that was crazy. I read that somewhere. I don't know. Have a good weekend. You too, man. Have a good weekend. Might be on tomorrow for a little bit during college basketball, so be on the lookout for some stuff there. I feel like if we know Goddard is going to have a good day, the Chiefs will too. But you can't stop everybody. If they're going to pick your poison, you want to let Dallas Goddard have a couple, like you want to let him have a good day, or do you want to let Saquon have a good day? Because if Saquon has a good day, he's going to punish you. If your tight end has a good day, that doesn't mean that we lose the game. But if Saquon has a good day, I don't see how Saquon has like a great day and the Chiefs win. I don't know, but have a good weekend. Go Chiefs. Where's Brandon today? I don't know. Somebody check on him. Jesus, don't say it's like his name's like Beetlejuice. If you say it too many times, you just show up. All right, I'm past my time as always. I gotta go. Good luck unless you're against me. Have a good weekend. Have a safe weekend. Don't forget Uber, Lyft. Do not drink and drive. Bet responsibly. Have a good weekend, but be here Monday. Take care, folks.